Hello everyone, this video is presented by Chiacon Consulting. Today in this video, we are going to learn how to create dropdown by two ways in input dialog box using UiPath. So let's drag a sequence. Let's search for input dialog activity. Give the title. Let's take user input. And the label, let's take please select an option. We have to take multiple choice as we are providing values in the input dialog. So in the options, we have to create an array, and in the curly braces, we have to give the values. Let's take first value as Delhi, second as Gurgaon, and third as let's take Noida. Press OK. Let's take the value. We have to create the variable in which the value will be stored. So let's take any variable. Now let's print the value by taking the message box activity. The selected station is save it and run the workflow. As you can see, we have three values in the input dialog. Just select Delhi, press OK, and the selected station is Delhi. Okay. That was the first way where we manually input the values. Now let's take the second way how we can give the values in input dialog by creating an array and by reading an Excel file. So let's take Excel application scope. Now take read range activity. Give the path of the file. I have created a sample file of source station. Let's take the output and let's create a variable. Let's take dt underscore Excel. Now take one assign activity. Here create a variable named data table of source, and in the value let's take dt. Wait, we have to increase the scope of this variable. Okay. Now take the value as dtxl dot default view dot to table parenthesis, take the value as true, comma, and we have to give the column name from which we are getting the stations. So the column name is source station. Press OK. We have to change the value type of dt source. Take it as data table. Now take another assign activity. Now create a variable array of source, and in the value let's take dt of source dot as numerable dot select of function of a space give the column name dot to string dot to array. Press OK. Now here we have to change the variable type of array source. Take the variable type as array of string. OK. Now let's save the workflow, and here in the input dialog remove this array and take the variable array of source. Press OK. Save the workflow and let's run the file. Here the drop down has been created and the list of stations which was present in the Excel file. Let's select one station, press OK. Selected station is Mumbai. OK. The file which we read here, source station, let me show you the file. The list of stations were this. That was, you can see in the drop down list. So these were the two ways how we can create the drop down in the input dialog by two ways. Thanks for watching.